Top play season game is selected. Selected. Ready.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Groupers offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you happy.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that's on 3rd down. They're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play. Now setting up 4th down.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before.
Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one, just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, cover 2, their concept, there are from the coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
Entering play call, coach
Block back.
suggestions.
How about the
There
offensive
are
lineman
6
push some guy backwards
categories.
and make some holes?
The horseshoe
Spread.
is rocking, trying to help their defense
Seam
on
flat.
third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in
Entering
the
play
air.
call,
Nice
coach
job getting to the
suggestions.
quarterback,
There are 6
putting some pressure on
categories.
him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
The kick is on its way. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for
Entering
a
play
fair
call,
catch. Pick up
concept.
whatever
There
yardage
are
you
8
can and help out the
run,
offense.
inside, iso,
Okay, here
counter,
comes the Ohio State offense onto the
lock,
field.
power.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore
Entering
stopping
play
him
call,
short of the first down line?
Counter,
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Toss to the outside. Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have
Entering
success.
play call, coach suggestions. There
The
are 8
AT unit on
categories.
the
You
field.
have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no
Entering
time
play
at all.
call. You
Couple
have
of
5
plays and
options.
finished it with a
Left is
long
selected.
run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their
Seam
own 10.
flat.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down
Entering
at the
play call,
12.
coach suggestions. There are 6
As they get set to snap
categories.
it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Spread.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
23rd.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Entering play call,
I love
coach
the quick decision
suggestions.
that
There are
Key made
6
there on that RPO,
categories.
knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Plenty of time for one more snap before
Seam
the end of the
flat.
quarter. They'll run play action. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the returner is stopped.
Entering play call, concept. There are 8 categories. There
Here
are
comes the
11
Ohio State
inside
offense
zone,
onto the field.
power.
They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. It's a running room. Wide open space, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add
There are
another
8
to their lead.
categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a
Entering
comeback.
play call.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the others? They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
The groupers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Trying to set the tone with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Looking down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
The give to the back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good punt, and a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Entering play
Pulled
ball.
down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play concept.
And in that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Quarterback may change this route. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Coach suggestions.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
Seam flat.
To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coach suggestions.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be in the future.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the mark, and they'll turn it over on down.
There are 8 categories.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. They'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick
Entering
up
play
pretty good
call,
yardage.
inside zone.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Advanced top stories is selected. Entering date 3. Date new. Entering upper 4. Entering file save pop-up files. Entering Dynasty Hub screen at top. Advanced week option. Entering sim head. Cancel. You have top view docs score is selected. Top advanced week option. Top view docs score is selected. Advanced week option is set to next week is top view docs. Advanced week enter sim head. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Advanced week option. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen action. Text play season game is selected. Entering yes. Entering home screen Dynasty is selected.